This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. You can definitely hear me, right? All right. Okay, this is the Finance Committee of Council. Present are all of Council, including members Broussard, Kelly, and Schuman. The Finance Director, the Safety Service Director. Anybody else here I haven't seen? And Council President is here also. We're going to discuss 2020-95. That's a resolution approving of and authorizing the mayor to enter into a collective bargaining agreement with the International Association of Firefighters, Local 1267, AFL-CIO, for the city's firefighters for the period January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2023. Director Gallo is here also. I'm sorry. Director Gallo, you want to tell us about this?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this is a contract for the years, it's a 3-year contract with our firefighters for the years 2021, 2022, and 2023. So the contract will expire December 31st of 23. Cost of living raises are 0% in 2021, 2.5% in 2022, and 2.5% in 2023. Another change is in year 2, which is year 2022, instead of having 3 healthcare plan options, we are reducing it to 2 healthcare plan options. Next year, we are replacing the CleCare plan, which is a plan through Metro. We're replacing it with Medflex, which is through University Hospitals. And the traditional plan will also be next year, and the high deductible plan. And in the second year of the contract, the traditional healthcare plan will be eliminated, leaving only the UH plan and the high deductible plan. So we still have more than 1 plan option, but not 3. Another change was the firefighters' work week was at 50.4 hours, and it will be reduced to 49 hours. They gave up a personal day for that, and they also gave back half of their no sick bonus. Also, they reduced their bereavement leave from 96 hours to 48. And in year 2 of the contract, the fire prevention inspectors, we will increase their premium pay from $1,200 to $1,700. So they got a $500 increase. And that pretty much covers the major changes to the contract.
I'm sorry, what was that last thing you said?
Our fire prevention officers, we have 2 inspectors. We have a fire prevention bureau, and they receive a pay type of $1,200 a year for being a fire prevention inspector, and that will be raised from $1,200 to $1,700 per year in year 2 of the contract. So in year 2022, they will receive an additional $500 a year for being in the Fire Prevention Bureau.
I got it. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any questions from committee? Who? Angela? I'm sorry. Pat, any questions?
No questions.
Thank you. Anybody else on council? Dwayne?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. So, Marie, I was just wondering, given the situations this year, was there any thought to like a 1-year extension on the contract, or do we feel comfortable that we know enough of the financial picture that it was in the best interest to get a 3-year contract now?
It was discussed amongst the administration about the 1 year, but in the end, we felt the 3-year was the best way to go. We are aware of, there are a lot of unknowns next year as far as the hit we were going to take because of the pandemic this year. So that is the reason why for 0% next year.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Paul, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Anybody else, any questions? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a motion that the committee recommends 2020-95 to the full council and ask for a second.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Okay, 3-0.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Next, we're gonna discuss 2020-96, which is a resolution accepting the amounts and rates determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county fiscal officer. Director Kopfer.
Thank you. This is the same millage that we had this past year. This is 2021's collection year, 2020's tax year. So these rates will be collecting on this year's tax rates, but we'll be getting it next year. And you'll notice that the total is 12.2, which is what we were at this year. And that's because the library levy came off. So everything else is the same. Are there any other questions?
Any questions from committee? No? Questions from council? Thank you, Carrie.
This has to be passed by the end. Chuck, is it the end of September? What did I tell you? I can't hear you, Chuck.
I'm sorry. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look at my.
Okay. If I asked for
That's
suspension, there was a timing issue, but I don't remember. So, and I don't have it in front of me. So, if we can pass it on suspension, if it has to be passed on suspension, could you approve that? And then if it doesn't, and it'll go on third. Wait, it'll go on. Yeah, I think it should be okay. I'm up 2 weeks ahead of myself, so we should be fine.
Well, let us know.
I will. If it's a problem, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. Okay, no more questions from council or nobody? Okay, I'll go ahead and make a recommendation that we, make a motion that we recommend 2020-96 to full council and ask for a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
3-0. Okay, we're gonna call it 7:10. And that concludes the